These two are the same car.
Hey Ben, what's up, buddy? I'm just here to remind you, no, they're not the same car, or SUV as a proper terminology in this case, but they don't share the same chassis, they share the same platform. What's the difference between a chassis and platform? Here, I'll show you. A vehicle's platform is the foundational structural and mechanical architecture upon which a vehicle is built, the frame. A chassis is basically the frame with all the suspension components, the engine, and electronics. And it says here in terminology at the bottom, a rolling chassis includes the frame, engine, suspension, and drivetrain, but lacks the exterior of the body on frame, hence body on frame. It is the chassis of a vehicle. And my point of describing all this is, it is not even the same chassis, it is the same platform, and absolutely nothing is the same between the Land Cruiser and the GX550. So no, then it is not the same, I'll fix that for you, SUV, by any means. Now let's get back to Ben's masterpiece of Toyota hatred.
That one's 10 grand more. The LC250 and the GX550 are built on the same frame. The wheelbase on these is identical. The entire upper section of the cabs of both of the vehicles is literally a straight carryover. But because that has a Toyota badge and that has a Lexus badge, that one's 10 grand more. But because that has a Toyota badge and that has a Lexus badge, that one's 10 grand more. But because that has a Toyota badge and that has a Lexus badge, that one's 10 grand more. But because that has a Toyota badge.
Yeah, Ben, because badges are the only difference between these two, and nothing I have listed on the screen. But hey, let's hear people talk who are in the community and actually know these cars, tested them, and broke them down and did measurements on the suspension.
The GX handled many times better on road. At the same time, all three vehicles achieved the same articulation. But as mentioned before, both the GX and the Tacoma have higher angle CVs. So when paired with longer aftermarket shocks, they can achieve even more flex than the Land Cruiser.
And this is me basically showing you guys that the suspension is different on the two vehicles. The LX has a bigger engine and a beefier suspension, more for heavy-duty use, because people think, oh, it's softer, more comfortable. It's not as heavy-duty as the Land Cruiser when it's actually better. And that's just not true. It is way better than the Land Cruiser suspension, more heavy-duty. And most people disagree with me, so I'm just adding this in here to protect myself from arguments on people who want to say that the Land Cruiser has the beefier suspension of the two. These are the major differences between the two models. You could pause to read anything specific you'd want. And Ben, we need you to stop being a fucking hater. Most of your videos are pretty on point, except when it comes to Toyota and Lexus. There's a lot of bias I notice. And I do catch some other things because you're not too mechanically inclined in other videos. I let that slide. But when you're absolutely spreading misinformation like a blatant idiot, I'm going to check you every single time, especially when it's about Toyota or Lexus, because I know these cars like the back of my hand. I'm going to wrap it up with this little comment here I found on a Ram TRX forum. He's easily the most annoying person on YouTube. 100, boy. 100, boy. This is going to sum up this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe.
Breaking news. Liam's Lexus Build 2 got motion.